EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martis here with your outlook for November 5th and 6th, 2022. It is the weekend, and the weekend video forecast is proudly sponsored by Bosergeist Brewing Company. They are located at 1250 Simon Boulevard in Easton, very close to Lafayette College. They are purveyors of fine craft beer in the Lehigh Valley with a vast beer selection from IPAs to ales and stouts and sours. They also have a fantastic menu selection, live entertainment, open mic nights, and trivia nights that are open 5 days a week between Wednesday and Sunday. They're also raising money for Real Men Wear Pink and breast cancer awareness and are selling raffle tickets now through the end of November with your chance to become the brewer for the day at Bosergeist with 100% of the proceeds going to the charities I mentioned and must be purchased in-house. They are Bosergeist Brewing Company in Easton, proud sponsors of the weekend video forecast. So before I go any further, two things of note here. One, Weather Weekly starts on Sunday, so we'll have a Sunday morning video. We don't usually have videos on Sunday. I do a weekend video forecast, which is the next 7 days. The Weather Weekly's video starts again this Sunday, November 6th, okay? So we'll have that out, probably usually have that around 10:30, something like that. But I will have that as we're discussing more long-range trends and related to winter. Okay, that's what we're talking about here in these videos. They're a little bit lengthy, especially this first one. The first one of the season is always the lengthiest. It's usually about 25 minutes long. But the ones thereafter are usually like 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, every single Sunday throughout the winter season until there's no more threats for snowfall at the end of the season. Okay, that's how that goes. So that starts this Sunday. Second thing is daylight savings time. Is this weekend. So we switch the clocks back here on actually technically Sunday morning, but late Saturday night we'll be moving back an hour. So we'll get an extra hour of sleep that night. So make sure you check your smoke detectors as part of that, changing your clocks back. That's a good thing to do as well. Okay, so here is this weekend. So this weekend's going to be very warm, all right? So 66 to 74 is a spread today, which is ridiculously high for this time of year when it's supposed to be 55 to 60 as a normal spread. Mostly cloudy skies today. I don't think you're getting any precipitation today, but mostly cloudy skies are expected today and overnight. And there could be maybe a shower toward morning, isolated shower, and then that goes into early afternoon. For an opportunity here, or it's not early afternoon, into Sunday morning. There's an opportunity for a leftover shower here as well. But I think this frontal boundary looks like, I mean, this is starting off this morning. It looks like it's really going to come in and just rail us here, right? But this high pressure off to our east is going to be the saving grace as far as keeping the copious amounts of precipitation with this at bay, because we have a big, strong ridge influence pushing against this here. This is dry air, sinking air, so when this moves in, it's going to be losing forcing because this low pressure is going to be going off in this direction and away from the region, and the moisture is going to run to this ridge and kind of fizzle out a little bit. Okay, so as this moves forward, it loses its punch and there's very little of it left, a very small shell of its former self at that point, right? Okay, and then this moves through on Monday evening, and then overnight we get colder again after having another warm day tomorrow. So today is 66 to 74 is the spread in temperatures. 70 to 76 on Sunday, and very similar on Monday before those temperatures drop once we get to Tuesday. So here's the NAM high-res future simulated radar. I'm going to start this off overnight here. This is 9 o'clock at night, just to show you that there could be, maybe some patchy drizzle in a few spots here, maybe a stray shower. But it looks like here on Sunday morning. This is 7 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, and you can see a few pop-up showers here, just very light, very insignificant. For parts of the region, not everywhere, but a few areas might get into a shower here on Sunday morning. And then I think the rest of the day is just kind of overcast or mostly cloudy and dry, and that's it. The exception will be up here in the far northwestern areas by Lock Haven, Williamsport. In those areas, you could have a shower here going into the afternoon, but otherwise with the actual front, and that'll try to work its way eastward overnight. But again, this doesn't have much with it, and this will finally move through here on Monday afternoon or evening, and when it finally does, then the temperatures will drop back a little bit. We'll have temperatures as this high pressure moves over top of us here on Tuesday and Wednesday, getting back to either side of 60 degrees on Tuesday and into the mid to upper 50s on Wednesday. So it is going to be turning cooler, but this is not cold relative to the time of year. Again, normal highs are 55 to 60, so this is just kind of getting us back to near average on Wednesday by the time we get to Wednesday. So partly cloudy Monday, mostly sunny both Tuesday and Wednesday, and then we're going to call it partly cloudy on Thursday because this high pressure is going to move off to the east here. Now, we have this system off the southeastern U.S. coastline as we think is going to be picked up by an incoming trough. It's going to try to come up the coast here and give us some rain. The timing of this is still not exactly entirely worked out with multiple guidance showing different things with this. So I think this is mainly a Friday and Friday night deal with these showers, and then this moves away. Okay, and this is very quickly. So this is European model showing this not being. It could have some heavier bouts of rain with it associated with it as it moves through, but it's not a long duration. So they could have some, half inch, 3/4 to an inch type deal. Then we have the cold front on the lead of the trough that's going to move through here on Saturday. Could be some more showers with that. Again, this is going to be a timing thing. We're going to work out this timing next week. If you have something planned for next weekend, don't get excited about the timing right now because it's going to change. Okay, any app forecasts you have, they're going to change. This is just giving you a preliminary heads up of the synoptics of this. And then we have this low pressure moving through, giving us a bout of rain on Friday and Friday evening. And that kind of goes away. You get a little bit of break in between, and then maybe another one, the front coming through here on Saturday evening or overnight. Okay, so with more showers. And then once that moves through, very chilly air moves into the region. When I say chilly, it's going to be cooler than average. So if normal highs at that time are going to be either side of 55, okay, when this trough arrives. So you're talking about temperatures going to be either side of 50, being slightly below average. Some areas won't get out of the 40s, upper 40s, but 40s nevertheless. You won't have, you're going to have some cooler air. So those of you that do not like the heat or the warmth, whatever, this isn't really heat. This is nice temperatures, right? If you don't like this kind of weather this time of year because you're looking at the calendar and it shows November and you're like, well, this is too warm. Okay, great. You don't have to wait too long. It's coming, okay? So for those of you who like the warmth, they're trying to hold on to it longer, you have until Monday, we think, to get these temperatures where they are now. We're going to be very, very warm. I do think that after we have that cool down in the middle of next week that we are going to start rising again ahead of this front. So Thursday is not going to be really rising too much, maybe like mid-60s or thereabout, low to mid-60s here on Thursday. And then Friday, when this is moving through, we're probably in the mid to upper 60s for highs on Friday. That'll be then, and then when this cold front moves through on Saturday, transition day near average, then we go below average after that point next Sunday and beyond. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for this weekend, November 5th and 6th, 2022. Have a great Saturday and Sunday. Stay safe.